I mean, I feel like I can't remember it because I was so fucked up in the head, but I'm glad I've got the album to listen to and be like, oh, that's how I felt about that back then, because I just felt like I was just so... it was like a period of about 3 years, not writing the album, I just mean the story that's in it, and this relationship with this person, and the kind of breakdown and the aftermath of that. But the album was very like, it was like this living, breathing thing that I was living this experience every day and then bringing it into the studio. So it felt very like there was no boundaries in terms of like my professional life and personal life. It was just all very caught up in the same space, which was quite weird. And it's quite difficult now talking about it because it's like, it kind of like rehashes a lot of things that I've moved past. Right. So I'm talking to like strangers about like feel like really personal things, but it's fun, man. I've got like this. It's just like a story, beginning, middle, end, of this experience I had with this person.
I think it's Didn't Know How to Love You, but that's the turning point, I suppose, where you kind of go, well, I've worked enough about it. There's only so much I can do. Yeah. Let's move forward. Do you remember that time where you kind of went from one side to the other?
Yeah, I can remember going into the studio and being like this to Barney, who's my like co-producer on the album. I was like, I'm sick of this. Like, I'm sick of feeling like this. Like, and I think sometimes, like, as I said before, music takes me somewhere else, and I needed that song to be like, I don't care. Like, not that I don't care, but I'm like, that's the point in the album where I kind of stand up, and I'm like, I need to get some help here, and you can't make me feel bad about this anymore, sort of thing. But I think it's nice to have that point in the record where I'm not on my knees anymore, and I'm finally coming to my senses, and I'm starting to leave it behind. But it's such a fun song, man. Like to listen to and play, yeah.